Hi guys, Bleach. I did decide to swap engines because I was having a problem with the starter and plus starting the thing. It did want to run even when I was pouring gas down it, so probably it's fine. It still does seem like it has a lot of compression. So I think I'm gonna throw some money at this engine and put it on one of the other stampers, maybe my personal one I want to keep, or the new one that this engine was gonna go on. But I'm gonna do what P Barnes said. Look into uh, a starter, get a new starter, and possibly clean the carburetor on this one I'm taking off, or a new China aftermarket carburetor. But this was a fun process doing this, guys, and I just appreciate sharing this with you and you watching me, guys, and all the videos you watch of me over the years, and this should be fun what we do here. Let's just hold on for the ride, get something to drink, maybe a snack. Maybe you're eating dinner while you're watching me or something, or you're watching TV while watching me, as I like to do with you guys as YouTube videos. I like watch Comedy Central or Adult Swim on Cartoon Network while I watch your videos. Lately, I've been really liking mowers and blowers videos. He's doing really good for himself. He does better than I do. He gets a lot of comments and stuff, which is cool. And I wish you guys would comment more on my videos. I'm such of a different kind of person. Not really different, but different good. And I just don't, I don't think you people really know what to say because you're like, why is he like this? Why is he saying that? Why is his ass showing? I had to spend so much time at this video and edit it out because that damn Walmart belt not holding my pants up my ass showing, I tell you. And that's one of the reasons why I probably don't get comments because I'm talking about my ass showing. But all kidding aside, this is so much fun just doing this stuff, guys. I mean, my channel is kind of raw, as you know. I mean, I'm rather inappropriate sometimes. I mean, I made those comic strips, Sushi Boy and Hebe. If you look those up, those are just raunchy as fuck, I tell you guys. But I hope you take me with a grain of salt, or at least don't put salt to my bloody fingers when I'm working in the garage. But I just really love doing this with you guys, and maybe with fans like you, you can help me get bigger. Share my videos, just get them around, share them with your friends. Maybe even if you're like in school or something, or in college, just I mean, you're millennials, just share them with your friends or something. Maybe you like seeing some goof that loves EDM music and dance music that used to listen to Metallica and stuff and Motley Crue, and then turned on to like Lady Gaga, EDM, and electronic music. But yeah, it's amazing how that flops on its side like that. Yeah, I just flipped it off there. Yeah, I put that clamp on the steering wheel to hold it in there because part of it broke. Ray suggested that. Right now I'm taking off this pulley. The stamp for a flat disc slash deck pulley. I either you could use never sees on there on these, but if you can't get a hold of it, can never sees. Just put a PB blaster under it and put it on there, so it'll slide off really easy. But it's basically stays under there. At least I think it does. Or oil. I think people use oil like on motor mounting bolts in the old days. That's why I was able to get that engine off there so easy. Just twist the bolts off without two wrenches and stuff because there's oil on the bolts. Probably gonna try to use some of that wiring right there, rip it out, whatever it is. Make I'm just gonna do a simple push button switch. Probably make a custom cover. I'll do a push button switch, drill it out, and I'll show you how to make the custom cover if I can. Maybe I'll just make it because it might be a little hard to film and me making it. I know when Henry made his cover for his mowers and blowers, and we all know his name. But mowers and blowers made his custom cover for his twin cylinder brakes. He didn't show how he cut it out because it probably would have been. I mean, I'm like that too. It'd be hard to it's hard enough to the concentrate on cutting a template out and making something. But filming and stuff, I mean, you get frustrated working on this stuff because it doesn't work all the time when you want it to. See that down there? That's a nice spade connector right there. It's probably going to wind up being my ground kill switch, guys, which would be awesome. See how it just falls off there right there? That's how we do things at the Bleach Garage. We don't take a hammer to things. We spray lubricant on something and keep it on there. Oh, that thing was heavy. That thing's a nightmare to lift. Oh, it even makes my back scream and looking at it, just making it. Uh, um, that engine appears to be really happy right there, just sitting there. It's a terrible joke, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna come out and say it, but the engine looks really happy, like it's just ready to squirt oil all over. I'm just kidding, but I'm being silly. Right now, I'm trying to turn it right there, not drop it onto my feet or smack myself in the gut. Trying to turn it so I could what am I trying to do? I have no idea. The camera's a little blurry because I got grease on it, as you can tell. A little greasy camera. Well, you'll see what I'm trying to do here. I was probably going to try and unseize that engine too. I'm not going to put a crowbar directly on the flywheel, trying to unseize it that way, because it's got those ball bearings in there. When I try to unseize that engine, that one that's on the other one that's out there, I put a vice grips on the, yeah, I'm basically taking a wire brush to that to get all the burrs out. Wire brush works just the same as sandpaper or a file. I got that wire brush at the dollar store. But what I was saying is, I forget something about that engine. I'll make that engine work. We'll figure it out. Um, I don't know. I lost my train of thought on that engine. Too much going on in my head. I should just talk about the video here, guys, and not talk about other projects. We should only concentrate on what's going on in this video. I filmed other videos, and they're just kaleidoscoping into my head recently that I haven't put up yet. I got videos ahead of videos that I'll be putting out for you guys. Oh my god, there's Popeye's chicken on the TV. I want some. And around Popeye's chicken, always KFC. Oh, what I was seeing is I'm gonna turn the crankshaft like that and pound on it with trying to turn it by hand with vice grips, unseize it on the shaft. See how that works. I just hope that the valves aren't frozen. I might have to take that engine all apart and put everything back in there, trying to unseize it. I'll have to drain the oil out of it first. Put some Marvel's Mystery Oil in there. Maybe we already did that. We don't know. If you have my Facebook, access to my Facebook, maybe you know that it's already off the mower, which I did, and it's going to be in a video. And I poured some Marvel's Mystery Oil, took the head off. Spoiler alert, guys. But stay tuned for that. That's a pretty interesting video I have coming out. Just trying to figure out how to get that keyway in there. That keyway I bought at Tractor Supply, and it's so cool. A big bag of them for like $7 or something. They all fit. They're just scatterbrains throughout my toolbox. Now you know why that's the way I do things that hold it on there so it doesn't come out when you put the engine disc on there. And yes, I have a brief idea how you can wire those solenoids to the battery, because one's the ground and one goes to the battery. I think two wires go to the kill switch or to the anti-fire solenoid, and one goes to the kill switch on the mower, and the other both go to that battery wire, and then the other one is ground. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to know how to do that. I just did what's easiest and cut off the fuel tip basically. And in a later video, we'll see if this thing runs. If you're on my Facebook and you get spoilers, maybe you already know we got it running. and it runs like me cursing and swearing and falling something over in the garage and trying to get away from stuff in the garage falling on me as I'm falling, cursing, and swearing. Alright, let's see what we can do. Looks like we got her on there just about. We're trying to loosen the set screws so it would slip on there better. As my pants slip off my body because my frickin' belt. Man, what's wrong? I love those boots, so those are great. I remember, I think I shot a live where I bought those at Walmart, but it never came out. Uh, I will tell you this, when I got it on there, the engine disc was down too low, and it wasn't connected with the rubber disc, and I had the fun of crawling under there and, with my extensions and my 1/4 socket wrench to get it off there and fix it. I'm lucky it slid on there so good and slid off. But yeah, I didn't film that or nothing, guys. This is kind of like a reality show with me working on these. And a lot of you guys do reality shows when you work on mowers or whatever your idea of your YouTube fun may be, rather if it's a makeup channel or you do vlogs, you do like a reality show with your family. Some people are cool, are actually censor themselves, unlike me, and they do like a family channel with kids and stuff, which is cool. Someday, if I have kids, I mean, I could be 60 years old and still probably have kids. I mean, I still have swimmers. Like, I mean, I love swimming at the YMCA. Let's cover up that joke. But there's like people in their 50s and 60s still having kids. I mean, Letterman is still cranking out kids in his 60s and stuff. I think Larry King was in his hundreds or 90s or something, and he still had kids. Uh, but yeah, you can take a grinder to those and stuff. I was just trying. I noticed some of the rubber rubbed onto it, the one side. See where it's black? I'm just trying to scrape it off. So I think I was wondering if it was having trouble like connecting with the disc because all the smuts on it last time I drove it. I'm just trying to clean it off. You gotta be careful of that because you can make that a little uneven if you do that too much. And then you just take the old winter hat and buff it off. What you really could do with it is get like an old car buffer or something to make it all nice and smooth so it goes flying when you go flying in the yard or something. No, 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 don't do that. Now, if you look at the asinine thing I did with that throttle cable, it's too long, and I did what was easiest for me. I didn't want to cut it, so I just wrapped it around the mower to do it. Well, you can shorten those things, and you don't need all that, really. As I see the ones on the stampers I have, it's really short and it works. You don't need all that. It just looks a little tacky like that. And I don't want to cut that thing. I mean, I'm not good at cutting those. And when I do cut them, I make a hook when I do it. I don't make a Z bend. I watched a guy cut it before for me, and I learned. You do it. You basically cut it 3 times, 3 or 4 times before you get it right, because you don't. You want to practice cutting it because you don't want the throttle cable, because to my understanding, that's what I do. You don't want to cut it too too short, not to work. Then you're on a throttle cable, and it's going to eBay and spend $10 more. But that's really going on there good. You can spray those set screws with PB Blaster too, so they just come right off those. There you go, bleach. Wipe all that crap off there. Let's make it shiny. I miss some crap. Cleaning my shit there as mowers and blowers would say. This is kind of greasy my hand as well. It's so nice. That grease feels nice in the cuts. Lately, with the chunk out of my finger, I have to put a band-aid over my stuff, my finger, I should say, not stuff, so I can I meant a band-aid over my finger so I don't get grease and stuff on my hands, as I was trying to say. I couldn't find the bit for the wrench, I think there, and I was looking for it, trying to get it out of there. There we go. The thorax bit or the Allen head bit, I think. So yeah, I just putting them up there. It's always good to pick up your tools and just leave them in a mess in the toolbox so the toolbox don't close. What are we doing here? Oh, I'm gonna take the carbonator apart. Spoiler alert, that carburetor is cleaner than my underwear. Oh god, what's wrong with me? I gotta stop. I'm kidding, guys, obviously. I change them at least once a week. And I'm sad. I'm a sad sack. I'm terrible. I'm just kidding. I got that joke from Married with Children about Al Bundy changing it, inventor of the 1 week underwear. You could wear them for 2 weeks. I don't want to. You can like flip them wrong side out or something. I think you can. I'm terrible. So the brown stains on the outside, so the inside, plus the pee stains. I'm terrible. I'm just trying to be silly here, guys, and make you laugh. I mean, little guy humor. Oh my, that's really gonna work like that. Use those big ass pairs of vice grips. Or just fuck it, just rip it right off there and break it off in two. Why not? They used to be like a buck on China. Those fuel solenoids on eBay. And then no, we have to piss off China and have a trade war. Now they're like $7 from China. And then other places have like 12 or something. I could be wrong. This is terrible, what I'm saying, but China is awesome for getting mower parts and stuff. Some of the stuff is still cheap, the mower parts. I did get that filter. I did have to cut it though and make it work. This carburetor was really clean, like I said. It was super clean. And so was the other carburetor. The bowl was super clean. That was on the other one. Another spoiler alert, I didn't show it, but when I tried to start this thing, it got flooded with gas because I put too much in. It shot gas nearly on my meat and veg out of the car um the muffler hole and spark plug hole when I was trying to start it. I forgot that engine type did that because it did the same thing on the onto my meat and veg on the stamper tractor I had, guys. I don't know what I'm trying to show you. I have no idea. I thought I was just trying to show him snipping the end off the tip. That's like an old kind of rednecky thing to do if they don't work so you can save money. It's not really good to do that to something you sell, but I mean it's an old engine. Those are old stampers. Don't really have safeties on them. You could rig one up if you wanted to the seat. There's ways to do things, but I don't. If you guys have an idea where I can rig up something to seat safety switch, I would love to learn how to do that. Because I think that would be best if I just keep selling these things. I mean, the safety switch is only like $5 on eBay or something. There's gotta be a way to do it. That does not look like what I'm doing there. I'm not trying to molest the tractor or the stamper and thrusting mostage. My foot got between the and a rock and the tire. I couldn't get it out. I mean, limited space, guys, for working on these things. Sadly, what's really great about that oil thing sticking out like that, I keep smashing my knee and shins into it. It makes me really happy. I think that's the end that breeds with the female snappers to make more snappers. I'm not sure though, or I could be wrong. Maybe oil comes out of there, and then it lubricates the other snappers, and they have more babies. I don't know. I don't know if snappers could have babies. I often thought it would be possible to breed them, which would be kind of funny and awesome. And there's the remnants of my party powder on the floor when I was having a party powder fun in the garage with Samper Times. I'm sorry, that's not party powder. That's quick try. As you remember from the last video, it's still there. My God, it looks like I shit my pants. I hope that's mud. All right, there's another purple. Hey, I remember that. That's the purple stamper disc that we had fun times with. If you caught that video, where we took a blowtorch to it and painted it for some odd reason. I don't want to get into that now. I'm wondering if the gas came out the cylinder and the muffler hole because I did pour a little gas in there trying to clean it, and I think it's because the oil wasn't completely drained out of there, I guess, or something. Something was funky with it. I did have to adjust the valves on this engine too to get it to run. I couldn't jump it with my jump pack, and I did adjust the valves, and I forgot to put the cylinder at the top because I've done it before, made it work. I mean, we made it work together when you saw the video on the Comet valve engine, and it runs pretty good. I just gotta rig up a muffler. I'll show you you'll see the muffler at the end of the video. I'm gonna rig up with a clamp. It's gonna be cool. And if you guys don't like that muffler idea, it's maybe just temporary, or I may just go with it to save money. I'm trying to turn it by hand to get the oil creaking out of there. It's not the best looking oil. I was hoping the guy would be nice and change the oil in it, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway if he did, because it leaked all over the floor when I transported it. I think I had trouble starting it because there was oil in the carburetor, but it thinned itself out. Um, but yeah, guys, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna oops. I love my troll dials, guys. That's the oil I use from the mowers. Quaker State. Next up from Walmart oil. $2 more in price. That's the muffler I'm going to use right there. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it. It would probably be a little loud, but it'd probably still sound cool. Just going to put a muffler clamp to hold there and try to brace it. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.